What you do?
What up, y'all? Welcome back to the next episode of Don't Do That on Epic Fridays. You know, we always try to have topics that'll kind of draw you in and whatnot, draw a little bit of interest, I hope. Kind of go ahead and bring it on out to you. So, since we do value, as always, we value your time, we try to keep this short, sweet, and simple to you. We'll go ahead and get right on into it. Of course, we gotta go ahead and bring on my co-host 16 the Icon. So let's go ahead and hit this up, y'all. Next episode, Epic Friday. Let's do this. What up? Let's do this.
What's good?
Alright.
Epic Friday is back.
Bring it. Let's rock this.
And it's another episode of Don't Do That. So, we have a couple topics each.
Yeah, a couple topics each.
And we are going to, as she said once before, we respect your time. And so we are going to try to keep the videos under 20 minutes.
I'd say between the timing of 18 to 22 minutes.
Okay.
No less. No more. No more. No less.
Because we don't want to just go on and on and
right.
have y'all.
Alright, so please, I'll go ahead and let you go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, I actually remember two of them. And so one of them should be a no-brainer, but people were like, don't be, or, like this, because it has to have a hashtag, don't do that. It's like people who don't wear deodorant or don't deodorize themselves properly.
Something. Whether you use powder.
Yeah. Like they are out here in the world and they funky, but they don't play an instrument.
Toot their own horn, no. They're tooting their own horn. They're tooting their own horn.
That's an old saying when your right guard take a left turn.
Bro, you just don't have no business being funky.
Get that together.
Throw on
That's
some
for
powder.
younger cats. Like really young that don't understand body odor.
Well, the sad part is some of our grown ass people don't know about this apparently.
That's
the bad part right there.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Now again, I do feel sorry for some that again these are rare effects of people. So there are people who are allergic to water. Okay, legitimately allergic to water, where when they go on, it's an actual disease. And again, this is something that is literally like a million, like...
That has got to,
Come on.
The world is like...
But, the point is...
Wow.
Typically, people like that know how to take care of themselves. They have learned somewhere down there,
That's a rare...
And have put themselves in pain, obviously, to still do it. Because they'll still run themselves real quick, would get a huge rash or whatever. So, but yes, please, y'all, get it together. Some damn deodorant on.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. We're running around without deodorant.
Yeah, stop doing that nonsense. Really, y'all kids. I hope with all those big ass hoodies on, you actually have some sort of deodorization going on underneath there for this little generation of I want to wear a whole sweats area.
In 80-degree weather.
In 80-degree weather, exactly. All right. Now, this is off of, I had seen a couple of videos this morning that 16 was watching. Can't remember the gentleman's name. What was it?
Oh, you're talking about the, Kevin Samuels.
Yes.
Kevin Samuels.
Stop thinking being average will get you more than average. Stop thinking you're more than average until you hit more than an average lifestyle. Now, the young lady he was talking to, had something to do with like being barefaced, no makeup, whatever. And she felt that she was, and she said, without makeup, she was like an 8, 9, whatever. No, you weren't. I I know some regular girls that literally look better than her with no makeup on. I've literally seen this, because there's some beautiful women out there. But until you've literally reached that lifestyle, you will never be more than just average. So stop thinking you're going to get more than average in a man at this point. Alright, you're not at a level of, yeah, we're going to have, I mean, because if you're not average, and you feel like you're at that 10 spot, you feel like you are Rihanna, a Beyonce, you know, all of that. No, you're not. You are average, so that makes you a 5, 6 with makeup. And no, I don't even want to talk about myself because I know better than that. I'm an average person. Period.
We're common folk.
Common folk. That's it. I would never try to say that I'm one of that because I know I'm not. But I work towards more than I strive for more than just an average life. Just like anybody should strive for it. But until you literally are owning stuff flat out right, you are average.
Right.
Just like us. The average person. Okay? You're still.
You're saying if you're not someone that owns 4 or 5 businesses yourself,
don't expect
going after somebody with 4 or 5 businesses.
You should be waiting for them to come to you. Don't even try to seek that out. That's too much for you.
Wondering why that's out of your reach.
Yeah, more props to those that try and get there because hey, you obviously had more than an average.
Made in Manhattan don't always happen.
So all right, go ahead. Let's do yours.
The other one was, and I'm gonna keep this one short.
Short, sweet, simple.
The retirement age here in America is around 65, 68, but I'm gonna say it's 65. Okay.
For now.
Our president right now is 81 years old. And the person who shouldn't even be in the running to be versus
which is
our
a straight felon
is a felon, is 78 years old. So I put this out here. Don't be the person that's out here electing grumpy old men that are out of touch
with reality
and how things are for us. And and I'm not even one of the young ones. I'm saying all these presidents
we don't care about popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
That happened in the 30s.
All of these presidents you shouldn't be in the running to be president after the age of 50. After the age of 50, no more than 55, because let's say you run an 8-year term, what does that take you, 55?
63.
Yeah. Do you right there at the cusp on your last term? You right there in the cusp.
Right.
Right there before retirement age.
I mean, I've always felt like if you were knowledgeable and able to, for example, you typically get out of high school averagely, at 17, 18. Usually want to take that 1 year off to, celebrate the fact that you just got out of high school. And then take your butt to college. And typically for everything that you need to learn, takes you a good amount of years to get your PhD, stuff like that.
Yeah. If you're doing that type
and you're expected to on top of that. And I don't know how Trump I didn't even think he was ever on any mayor or anything like that. All I knew is he was a businessman and had many failed businesses.
Shouldn't that be like another?
But not one person. I feel you should serve somewhere, obviously in the House somewhere for the minimum years in which you're allowed to go. And then make your way up that way, which will then proceed to be that last 8 years in which you have anyways. But I've always felt that if you've done a good job from that go anyways, and there's a chance that you may be able to still go for that extra 4 years, should be able to, in a consistency.
Yeah, I think that back in the day, didn't they do more than 8?
I don't honestly remember. There's a lot of things that were different that they changed. If you look back in history, it was always, we voted, went up the line, it was like, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and let's pass this bill, but it wasn't completely passed. It would then go back down the chain from because it started from us to the worked its way up to the president and worked its way back down to us. Because they may have felt some of the things needed to be changed or something, but it's not even like that. Basically, it's like whatever the hell they want. We don't have no say in that. But anyways, it can be, it's
a lot. Now what's your next?
There's a lot of things that goes when it comes to that. Okay, it says, don't believe everything you hear about people. Most of the time, we will believe it if it's bad. People over-exaggerate all the time. Don't believe everything until you get everyone's facts. Alright, so basically what I'm getting out of that is when rumors start, and they only start when people believe the rumors. Because you're going to spread a rumor if you believe it. So instead of gathering facts and all that other good jazz, you immediately will believe something bad about somebody. You're not going to always believe anything positive. I mean, that's just the way it is, because everybody's somehow hateful somewhere when it comes to something else and find a way to bring them down. But when people are talking about others, they're usually trying to uplift themselves somehow.
Not down in somebody else.
Right, because
crabs in a barrel.
You're right, because it's like it says, don't believe everything that you hear about people. Everybody's always quick to believe it. Always, especially if they know the person. Let's say the person that they're hearing it from, they know the person. But at the same time, you know that person, so you also know sometimes they have the whatever shady little ways. You know this person. Everybody knows how these people, if you believe something, you already know how these people work. So we all know that there's always going to be another side to another story. So you're like, okay, well, this is what you're telling me, but what are you leaving out? But we'll believe the bad because that's just the way it is. But it's like, what else are you leaving out? So you have to be able to get all facts before you believe any kind of story. I don't care if you like the person or if you don't like the person. Because you're 9 times going to believe what comes out of that person's mouth if you don't like the other person anyways. You're always going to believe the bad, especially when it's about somebody that you already don't like.
Yeah, because you kind of want to believe it.
Right.
At that point, if you don't really like the person.
So you have motive to think about that. Yeah, a lot of people fail to think about that.
No, my last one is kind of, what's your last one? Is yours more interesting than my last one?
I don't know.
Mine has to deal with, we'll see, because there was somebody on the page that said they work in service, and they said, don't be the person who orders food and isn't specific about the order. I guess she's saying when people come and they say, I would like some chicken, and let's say she has chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, fried chicken.
So you have several different kinds
Yeah, you've got all different types of options of chicken.
Right.
So when you come to the counter and you're not specific and you say, yeah, I'd like some chicken.
Okay, what kind of chicken would you like, sir? Chicken. Okay, we have chicken nuggets, chicken.
Yeah.
But like,
and
bro,
that's
would you like to sample each piece of chicken that I have then to be able to figure out what kind of chicken that you want? There's a variety.
And it's like so crazy because why wouldn't you just step there and be like, yeah, I'd like, 5 or 6 of this, or, and
right,
know exactly what you're ordering so that you get it right there and boom. But what I have experienced in food service is people asking for stuff that just flat out is not there. I've mentioned this before.
It's not there. Available, like they did.
It's just not there.
Oh, so you don't have any more mac and cheese? Do you see it in there?
Like, I've literally watched someone stand behind another customer while that customer got the last half pound of mac and cheese, and then they will come up to me as I'm taking the empty pan out of the case, and they will say, "You got any more mac and cheese?"
Not at the moment, I don't.
Not at the moment, because it takes time to
It takes at least 45
bake
minutes
it
to
and
properly bake it.
we don't just make mac and cheese
Right.
on top
I mean,
of mac
yeah.
and cheese on top of mac and cheese, because it would get wasted. And so, you think in the mind of how you would run a business, you would say,
Right.
how long before you guys have some more mac and cheese up? Do you have any more coming up?
Oh, right.
Not
Just
do
don't
you
be so.
have any more, as if you can see that I do when I don't. But yeah. Okay.
Rather interesting, yeah. That is fair, because it's like, it does get irritating whenever you have to continuously be like, bro, what you come here all the time too? Like, what kind do you want? We go. It's like, I mean, granted, I see
She
you most
knows
of the.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
QD. Ice cream.
Want some ice cream, please? What kind would you like? A scoop? What kind do you want? A scoop? We have birthday cake, vanilla, chocolate, butter pecan. What do you want?
Or step up to the counter and see that there's no vanilla, and that all the other cases are filled with different flavors, but to still,
You ain't
y'all
no
got some vanilla?
No, obviously we don't. It's not in there.
Do you see some vanilla? Is there some vanilla in the cake? Oh, what, you trying to get smart? No, but you trying to get dumb. I mean, you don't see it in there, do you? What the? Go to the next one.
Yeah, because that one is too funny, because I would have had to go into another story, because that I had one from, whew. Alright, it says stop always trying to call family and all that, because you can't handle your own business. Handle your own, so you don't have everybody beefing all the time. And then wondering why people are dying, because most y'all be exaggerating too much. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that was deep.
That is kind of deep. That was from one of the listening posts that I be listening to, random my little news things of ideas as well when it comes to that, because it's like, we all know we got these trouble-making ass family members. Alright, come on. Always in fights. In and out of jail. Blaming all the mugs. Like it's their fault. And you always out there defending them. Getting into fights with them because they always... Stop it. Okay? It's time to grow up. They hold the people accountable for their shit. To let them fight for their own stuff. Stop it. They've already had advantages from you since day one. You always putting up your own fist for them. For why? Where is it getting them? Obviously, it's not getting them anywhere besides you beefing with everybody all summer long. And then these kids out here, especially nowadays, these kids out here beefing for what? Because other people. Other people. Because everybody always trying to defend another person. No, let that other person defend themselves, and it ends bad, it ends bad. Because at the end of the day, that's just where we are now. Stop it. Stop always defending these people, especially when you know they're out here acting the fool, being ignorant. If you fighting battles, you ain't got no business fighting. For why?
That goes into...
And then you, beefing with people all the time. People in which you may have also known for a minute, but this person done got you against them, and it's like, bro, why? Because this dummy? And you already know he a dummy or she a dummy because he out here doing this, that, and the other thing, fighting, doing other stuff, starting stuff, all this other shenanigans, you still want to do stuff. Mind your own business. That's all I got to say. Sometimes you just gotta let your family do stupid stuff. Let your friends do stupid stuff, because sometimes you gotta stop saving people, especially whenever you know sometimes they're wrong, and you should not be there to go ahead and continue to fight somebody else's battles all the time. What do you have to lose?
Probably a lot.
So, alright, you guys. And where we're going to leave it off at. So, as always, because we like to make sure we value your time, give you a few subjects here and there. Yes, we're doing the shimmy. Okay. All right. So again, we value your time.
Watching.
Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And again, as always, we value you. Thank you for coming, listening, and please give us a shout. Deuces. Peace.